This week in Tim resists buying McDonald's in service stations because it's actually awful but also really Moorish, and then he feels bad afterwards. And also some words. Dude. If you're a young person, you might say, all right, dude. I don't think anyone says that anymore. When I was a young person, I used to tell people that dude meant camel's penis, actually believing that. Mostly because I didn't really like it when people referred to me as buddy or dude or mate when they didn't actually know me. Mainly because I was quite a spiky young fella, aka a bit of a Anyway, dude. Dude is a very old term, as it turned. Well, it's not very old. I mean, it's like 200 or 300 years. The etymology is disputed. It could have come from a Scottish word, duddies, meaning nice clothes. It could also be derived, and I prefer this one, it could also be derived from Yankee Doodle Dandy. There is, of course, a sub-story that goes to that one. So, as you know, as everyone knows, the rhyme goes, Yankee Doodle Dandy stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. I'm such a good singer. Where that comes from is that macaroni was actually a pejorative term for young men, mostly, who would come back from the continent during the 18th and 19th centuries, and macaroni was a term given to them to take the mick out of them because they come back from the continent back to England and thought they were proper fancy, wearing all fancy clothes and stuff. You would say something, look at that macaroni walking past over there, what a Anyway, this crossed over the pond. It's over the Atlantic. Because, I mean, it's nothing like a pond, is it? I mean, it's absolutely enormous and treacherous. And was used for a term, for dandies, for people who were very well dressed, to sort of a pejorative term, really. This then spread out to the countryside and was used for people who were from the city. City slickers. Remember City Slickers? Remember City Slickers 2? In City Slickers 2, the search for Curly's gold, it turned out that he had an identical brother because, of course, Curly dies at the first. What great writing that was. I'm glad that happened. So, City Slickers, yes. So this all started to fall out of use eventually, and then somehow it was taken on by subcultures on the coasts in California. People in fine attire would be referred to as dudes. This then became actually a term of endearment, of brotherly or sisterly love. What's the words for that? Fraternal or sororital. It's now become so pervasive, as in you can now actually use it as a term of exclamation, as in that also very well written film, Dude, Where's My Car? Do you remember that scene where they're doing the dude sweet bit? Do you remember that bit? That whole film is about someone losing a car.